exposes Yu Menglong's final 4 days in hell before he was killed. It begins with silence. A silence so heavy it feels like the world itself has stopped breathing. For weeks, fans across Asia had been asking the same question: what really happened to Yu Menglong? The rising star whose smile could light up 1,000 screens. The man whose calm, kind presence drew millions of followers. The actor who seemed to have everything: fame, fortune, and a future so bright it felt untouchable. But now, the unthinkable truth has emerged. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. An unreleased video, secretly recorded, has finally come to light, and it exposes a darkness no one was prepared to see. This is the story of Yu Menglong's final 4 days, a descent into fear, betrayal, and tragedy. Day 1. The calm before the storm. It was supposed to be a peaceful week. Yu Menglong had just returned from a fan meeting in Shanghai. In every photo, he looked radiant, relaxed, smiling, waving to the crowds who chanted his name. To everyone around him, he was fine. Maybe tired, maybe distracted, but fine. What no one knew was that he had been receiving threats. Anonymous messages. Emails that spoke of revenge, of secrets, of something coming. Those close to him later said he tried to ignore it. He was filming his new drama, trying to stay focused. He even told one of his assistants, "I don't want to live in fear. I've worked too hard to stop now." But deep down, something was shifting. The light in his eyes, the one fans knew so well, had started to dim. And the video, discovered weeks later, shows it clearly. On the night of day 1, Yu Menglong sits alone in his dressing room. His reflection stares back at him from the mirror. The camera, perhaps placed by accident or perhaps deliberately, captures a haunting image: a man trying to stay strong but visibly trembling inside. Day 2. The messages. Morning came with rain. On set, Yu Menglong filmed a quiet emotional scene, a breakup sequence. But what no one realized was that the tears he shed weren't scripted. His phone kept buzzing between takes. Unread messages. Unknown numbers. He didn't show anyone what they said. But later, in the recovered footage, the phone screen is visible. A single sentence flashes before the camera cuts out. "You think you're safe? You have no idea what's coming." That night, he canceled dinner with friends. He told them he was tired. Instead, he returned to his apartment, the same building where he would be found 4 days later. He ordered nothing. He made no calls. The security footage shows him entering the elevator, alone, at 9:47 p.m. And then, for nearly 16 hours, there's nothing. No movement. No sound. No trace. Day 3. The visit. The third day is where the mystery deepens. At approximately 11:30 a.m., an unknown black vehicle arrived at the building. The driver's face was hidden under a hat and mask. Security cameras caught the figure entering through the side door, one normally reserved for staff and deliveries. Minutes later, the elevator lights flicker. And then, in the unreleased footage, Yu Menglong's voice is heard faintly in the background. It's not clear who he's speaking to, but his tone is sharp, anxious, afraid. A single line stands out, muffled but chilling. "I told you to leave me alone. Why are you doing this?" The next few minutes are chaos. The camera shakes. A thud. A crash. Then static. By the time security checked the floor, both men were gone. The apartment was spotless, too spotless. No signs of a struggle. No fingerprints. Just a half-drunk cup of coffee and a single torn page from a script on the table. The page's final line read, "In the end, it's not the fall that kills you. It's the silence before it." Day 4. The final hours. It was a Saturday. Bright skies. Fans were expecting Yu Menglong's live broadcast for his new project. His name was already trending hours before he was supposed to appear. But he never went live. Instead, at 2:15 p.m., a neighbor reported hearing a loud argument, a man's voice, desperate, pleading, and then a sound like glass breaking. That was the last confirmed sign of life. When police arrived later that night, Yu Menglong's phone was gone. His laptop was destroyed. The windows were open, curtains fluttering in the wind. And in one corner of the room, behind a fallen lamp, a small camera blinked unnoticed. That camera, hidden behind a stack of books, held the truth. The unreleased footage, the one now being called the video that changes everything, captures his final moments. It shows Yu Menglong sitting by the window, head in his hands, whispering words barely audible. They took everything, and now they want me too. He looks up once, directly into the lens, as if he knows someone will find it someday. His voice, trembling, cracks as he says, "If they're watching, tell them I didn't give up. Tell them I tried." Then the recording cuts out. Seconds later, the screen goes black. Aftermath, the shockwave. When the truth surfaced, the entertainment industry froze. Fans flooded social media with heartbreak and disbelief. Hashtags bearing his name filled every platform. Fellow actors wept on live television. His co-stars, unable to speak, released only short statements. He didn't deserve this. The investigation remains ongoing. Authorities have not disclosed the identity of the person seen visiting him that day. Some reports claim it was a business partner. Others whisper of a personal betrayal. But one thing is clear: Yu Menglong's final 4 days were not those of a celebrity at peace. They were the days of a man trapped between fame and fear, haunted by secrets that finally caught up to him. Legacy: the star who shined even in darkness. Even now, fans continue to gather outside the studio where he filmed his last scenes. Candles line the sidewalk. Photos, letters, and white flowers stretch for meters along the wall. Some come in silence. Some come in tears. And some just stand, replaying his last recorded words in their minds. Tell them I tried. Perhaps that's the most human truth of all, that behind every smile we see on screen, there can be a storm we never notice until it's too late. Yu Menglong's story isn't just about fame or tragedy. It's about the quiet battles people fight when no one is watching. And as the unreleased footage spreads across the world, one thing becomes certain: his light, though gone too soon, will never truly fade. The secret folder. Investigators had combed through his destroyed laptop countless times. But only recently did a technician uncover a hidden partition, a password-protected folder buried under layers of encrypted data. Inside were 7 video files, each named by date. The final one, labeled October 12th, last, was the same footage that shocked the world. But the earlier 6? They were unseen, untouched, unreleased, and what they contained was horrifying. The videos chronicled his final week. Moments of quiet panic, paranoia, fear that grew with each passing day. In one clip, Yu Menglong sits in his living room, whispering to the camera, "I think someone's following me. Every time I leave the set, I see the same car. I told the police, but they said I was imagining it." He pauses. His eyes dart to the side, as if hearing something. Then he leans closer. "If anything happens to me, don't believe what they say. Please." It wasn't the words that broke viewers when the footage leaked online. It was his expression. A man trying to stay brave, but already living his last days in a cage of fear. The final recording, extended. The new footage continues for 2 minutes longer than what fans first saw. 2 minutes that change everything. After Yu Menglong whispers, "Tell them I tried," the video doesn't cut immediately. The camera keeps rolling. We hear footsteps. Slow, deliberate, moving closer. Then a faint voice, cold, calm, familiar, replies, "You shouldn't have recorded this." Yu Menglong turns. The camera shakes violently. A flash of movement. A hand grabs the lens. Then static. Those final seconds have been analyzed frame by frame, revealing a blurred silhouette. A ring on one finger. A tattoo near the wrist. Clues that match a known associate, one who left the country 2 days after Yu Menglong's death. Interpol has since been alerted. The investigation is ongoing. The legacy lives. Today, at his memorial site in Beijing, fans still gather. Some bring flowers. Others play his songs. Many simply stand in silence, letting the wind carry their tears. A new mural, painted by an anonymous artist, now covers the wall near his old apartment. It shows Yu Menglong looking up at the sky, his hand raised toward the light, and beneath it, the words he once whispered. Tell them I tried. The truth may still be unfolding, but his story, his fight, his spirit, has already transcended death. Because even in his final 4 days in hell, Yu Menglong showed the world what it means to face darkness with courage. And now the world finally is listening.